Hey guys, today we are going to read Little Miss Helpful and the Greenhouse. Is that right? And then we are going to see what you like. Here we go. With a name like Helpful, would you think that Little Miss Helpful would like to be helpful, wouldn't you? Well, you'd be wrong. She wanted to help people more than anything else in the world. But as hard as she tried, she always ended up being helpful. One day, about a week ago, Little Miss Helpful was sitting on a bus. On her way to town, Mr. Slow and Mr. Happy were sitting in front of her having a conversation.
Can I say?
Conversation.
Conversation.
Good job. I wish I had a green house, but I never get the time to do anything, said Mr. Slow to Mr. Happy. It was a very slow conversation.
Conversation.
Just then, the bus stopped. Now, what Little Miss Helpful was just overhead had given her idea. She got off the bus and walked across to Mr. Nail's hardware store and bought all the green paint that he had. Then Mr. Nail delivered all the green paint to Mr. Slow's house.
Mr. Who?
Slow. You guessed it. There's the house. I am sure you can guess what she had in her mind. That's right. She was going to surprise Mr. Slow by helping him paint his house green. Helpful, Little Miss Helpful. Little Miss Helpful started to paint. She painted all the walls.
Wow.
She painted all the doors. She painted the chimney and the roof. She even painted all the windows and all the panes, as well as the frames. Panes and as well as the frames. When she had finished painting the house, she still had paint over left. Oh. So she painted the garage as well, outside and inside.
What's the color of the garage?
Everything is green, Mom.
Okay, sorry. Just one color.
Yeah, just one color. Because Mr. Slow's gonna be disappointed.
Why?
Little Miss Helpful was terribly pleased with
Terribly pissed off?
terribly pleased
Please.
with herself. She stood back and on her handiwork. It was then that Mr. Slow arrived back home in the time it taken Miss Helpful to paint his house. He had bought a loaf of bread, and he isn't called Mr. Slow for nothing. Is he angry? Is he angry? Oh no. Mr. Slow had to look twice. He realized that his house was still there. What you have done, he explained. You said that you wanted a greenhouse, said Miss Helpful. So there you are. That's not what I meant. I want a greenhouse, said Mr. Slow. Actually, said Mr. Helpful, I can paint you your house green. No, I want the sort of greenhouse that you grow tomatoes in, explained Mr. Slow slowly. Oh, said little Miss Helpful. Oh, that's nothing. Just read this, guys. Let's just read this one. Because that's nothing else here. Is there... Okay. Then, what color did you want your house to be? Mr. Slow was grounded and very slow grown. He couldn't see it. Was going to be a very long afternoon for him. The end. Bye, guys.